Hey YouTube. Oh my god, it's been a minute. I'm looking in my mirror in the back to see if I'm in focus. So today's video is going to be how I met August Alsina. I feel like my head is so big up at this angle. But anyway, sorry I've been gone for so long. School has gotten the best of me, and yeah, it's been rough. But anyway, back to this. So the story on how I met August Alsina went back to like I want to say 5 years ago, and the receipts would be, if you go on Google, you can look and see when the single I Love This Shit came out. And he was coming down here to Tampa, Florida, to this particular place called Ybor City. There's this club there, and it's called Club Sky, and he was going to be performing. Well, with all that being said, we knew that the tickets were cheap. At that time, he was a rising artist, so it was just like, why not go? I think admission was like 15 bucks, so it was super inexpensive, and we all thought he was super handsome, so I was like, let's do this, and we went. It was me and two of my friends. One of my friends at the time, she drove. Oh my god, this turned into like almost a disaster. And actually on my Twitter, I remember two of us, because we were the only ones that had the Twitter, me and the other girl, and we'll call her L. She had a Twitter like me, and so we had tweeted him about the rough night that we had. Of course, we didn't get a tweet back, but it was super funny. So let's get into the story. That night we arrived, you know, we thought we were all cute. Everybody had their little hair, their little nails done, and their makeup. And at the time, I think I was like 22 when that came out, or maybe I was 21. I don't remember. I know it was a couple years ago, whenever I Love This Shit was popping. So in the midst of all of that, we get there, we park in an illegal parking spot. Y'all, mind you, we didn't know that right where she parked at on the left hand side said this is a tow zone, but we didn't see it because the sign was so small. So we proceeded to, you know, go in, get our little area that we were going to stand at, because there's no seats inside the club unless you do VIP, but the VIP was taken up because he was going to be performing, obviously. So we get inside the club, we're all excited. He doesn't come till like right before the club closes, so I think he came like an hour and a half before it actually shut down. We didn't know, we just wanted to make sure that we got to see him. So he's performing. After his performance, y'all, like on Jesus sandals, I am not lying, like I am not lying, I left my phone in the car, so it was like I could not take a picture, and something told me bring your phone, but I didn't. So all of this is gonna tie into the story. Basically, my friend Jay, who was sitting over on the sideline, she wasn't really a fan, so she was just like, you know, I mean, I guess it's great to see him, but I don't care. Like, she's not really into the whole meeting the celebrity thing or nothing like that. It's not that any of us are, but it's pretty cool to meet somebody and their song is out, you just like them. So me and my homegirl L, we like going crazy. Oh my god, song is over, I reached my hand out and August grabbed it. Well, like, he started rubbing my hand and I'm laughing now because I remember telling my mom and my sister, and they were looking at me like, Lydia, who cares? How many hands does he grab a day? And I'm like, everybody's such a hater. Like, let me have my moment. But yeah, he grabbed my hand and he rubbed it. And he rubbed it for a good like minute and a half, maybe, to the point where my friend was like, okay, August, I'm right here. And she literally pushes me out the way so she could get her hair rubbed as well. It was just so funny, and it was like we had a moment, like I literally looked at him and he looked right back at me, and it was like, it was a very intimate meeting experience with him, because it was like he took the time to grab my hand, rub my hand. He looked me directly in my eyes when he did it, you know what I'm saying? And I was just like, wow. And he had on glasses, and I think he had on a white shirt and some black skinny jeans. He just looks so good in person. His skin is so clear. How he looks in his music videos, like with no blemishes, that's how he actually looks in person. Like, his skin is flawless. He's a very, 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 very handsome person with amazing clear skin. So yeah, that was our encounter. He rubbed both our hands. Finally, like, the people on the intercom call, they was like, all right, Club Sky is closing, everybody get out. And because this was kind of like the low-key ratchet club, they making like some real wretched announcements, like you gotta get the you know what up out of here and all this other stuff. But I had on heels that night, and I remember what I did wear. My feet were on 12 mf'ing thousand, and I was just walking, and he was still on the stage. So I was like, Lord Jesus, please don't let him see me walk away, like, because we all just got kicked out the club because it's closed. But yeah, it was pretty bomb. But we got back to the car, and even if I wanted to take a picture or try to run back and see him on his tour bus, couldn't do it. Y'all, the car was gone. The car got towed. The people who did tow the car, they stole my phone. They stole my friend's money out of her car. The only person, which was Jay, she brought her phone with her because she wasn't intrigued or interested in even going to the concert. So she had her phone on her, and none of her stuff got stolen. So my friend's car is towed, her money's gone, my phone's gone. At the time, I had like a My Touch 4G from T-Mobile. I was so devastated and sick with it. So, you know, of course, all my pictures and stuff was lost, all my contacts, everything. It was just done. Everybody was devastated. It turned into an absolute horrible night. I'm looking at my camera, it's like flashing. I don't want it to go dead. But yeah, so that happened. And in conclusion, nobody got, well, I didn't get my phone back. She didn't get her money back, but she had to pay like $500 to get her car out. It was really rough. And that was our experience, and mine as well, obviously, of meeting August. It was pretty cool. That's something I'll never forget. Like I said, I've encountered a lot of celebrities during my course of living at random times, and because I live in the moment, I don't be thinking to have a camera. And sometimes I get scared because it's like if you ask a certain celebrity for a picture or something, some people aren't as friendly or willing. But because August grabbed my hand and he rubbed it, from the looks of that, I would suspect that he would have took a picture, because there was a lot of people who had camera phones and he went up to their stuff, you know, to get a picture. So he's very sweet. But my encounter, like with Harry or whatever, he was at a concert, so it was like I'm not going to ask him. That whole scenario, how that played out. But yeah, and I have more stories, and you could totally look on my Twitter. You could possibly find the tweet still. It was me and this girl, it says Monice, so Monice 2011 on Twitter. And yep, we tweeted him when that happened, but we didn't get no response. So yeah, that was definitely my night. I hope you guys enjoyed this story time, and if you want more, I will be back with them. And by the hints of the views that I got on my story time, I think that's like my most viewed video. I'll probably do another one. So I hope everybody is well, and I'll see you guys real soon. Bye.